So the most important thing to know if you are thinking about going back to school after you have kids is Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you are new here. My name is Julian and I am a working mom to 3 little girls. I am a registered nurse and I am also in school to get my bachelor's. So in this video today, I am going to be discussing going back to school after having kids. So when I was in the nursing program, I had my first daughter, Lillian. And I just wanted to discuss how difficult that was and how I got through it. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and let's get into it. So when I started my nursing school program, Lillian was like 6 months old. And before that, I was doing like my prerequisites when she was a newborn till 6 months, and I just did all of that online. And I really liked online school for when you have kids because you're not like missing any time with them. However, you're not getting like super quality time with them, and it's really distracting to have a kid with you when you're trying to do school online. However, I liked online school while having kids because I was able to get a lot done and still like not have to find any like childcare for Lillian. So when she was 6 months old, I started the nursing program. That was full time. I was in school, like in the building or in clinicals 3 to 4 days a week. And that time, so like 2 years, was the hardest 2 years of my life. It was just very difficult to do. It wasn't like super emotional or anything. It was just extremely difficult. But if you are contemplating going to school or back to school after you have kids, and as a parent, I just think that the most important thing to know is that you can do it. You can do it. I did it, and I had a lot going on, and you can do it. You just need enough motivation and determination. So in the 2 years that I was in the nursing program, I found a few things that were helpful. First of all, I know not everyone has this, but a supportive spouse is very, very nice. I'm sure you can get through school without a spouse or a significant other that is there to help you, but it was very helpful that I had Drew, my husband, there. He could help with the cooking and the cleaning, and he was there with Lillian most days when I was at school. Also, I did not work for most of my time in school. I did get a part-time job as a CNA when I first started, and as an LPN my last year of school, but I was always only part-time. And what I have figured out is that you can do 2 things in life well. You can either be a parent or work full-time or go to school full-time. Right now I am juggling kind of all 3 of those, but I only work like 3/4 time, and my school right now is pretty part-time. I only work on it like maybe 7 hours a week, so it's really part-time. The other thing that I really found helpful going through school was that just giving up little things. Like, you cannot clean your house. You just can't worry about the mess around you. I know, like, I work way better if everything is like neat and tidy and organized, but you just can't have that. You do have to be organized with certain things like assignments and stuff, but your house is gonna go to crap. And I even had a nursing instructor tell me that she would sweep her floors on Thanksgiving break, Christmas break, spring break, and during the summer. And other than that, while she was in school, she did not sweep her floors. So that was pretty much what we went through. And we also ate a lot of frozen pizza and mac and cheese and just anything that was like really quick, or anything that Drew wanted to make, or even my mother-in-law would cook a lot for us because we lived so close to them. And that was another thing, like if somebody wants to help you, let them help you, because I really don't like people helping me as like a mom. I like to think that I can do it all, but you just can't always. So my mother-in-law would watch Lillian once a week while I was working part-time and in school. So I had all of that going on. So she would watch Lillian once a week so Drew could go to work as well. But yes, definitely take the help if it is offered. A couple things that I learned about getting schoolwork done as a mom was that you can do a few things like with all the chaos of children, but not many. So you do need to find a space and an amount of time that you can work.
Mom,
What?
I'm scared.
Okay.
I don't know how she is.
Okay, go tell Dad. Close the door, please.
Dad won't.
You really do need to find a time, like a chunk of time, where you can focus on school without your child, whether it's before they wake up in the morning or after they go to bed. I would kind of switch out which one I would do. The best time I found for me personally was early in the morning. So I would get up at 4 a.m. and usually be able to work on school until 8 a.m. when she would wake up. And that 4-hour chunk of time I would do like 3 days a week, and that was so helpful. But it was just a time of interrupted focus on school time, and I would get a lot done. But there are a lot of like assignments and studying where you do have to really focus on your schoolwork. There were other times for me where it was like quizzes that I could take multiple times, or like a lot of questions that I had to answer for like prep for the NCLEX and stuff, where just like answering them was the assignment. So I would do those while I was watching Lillian. So she would be playing in her playroom and I would go and sit in there with her and answer those, and I didn't have to like pay full attention to the questions or the assignment that I was working on, and then I could get those done while I was watching her. So I know that if you are thinking of going back to school as a parent, it is very daunting. There is a lot of work that has to be done. You do need to be very focused on it, but you can do it. You can do it. It will be fine, and your child will be fine. I did feel really bad about going to school when Lillian was a baby. Before I even started, I was like, oh my word, this is going to be terrible. I'm never going to see her again. I'm not going to be able to breastfeed her. Like, I was thinking that it was going to be way worse than it actually was. It did really help that she was with Drew and not in daycare or anything, but even if they do have to be in daycare, they're going to be fine. And I just kept telling myself, and I still believe it to this day, that Lillian is going to be proud of me when she's older and thinks back on me being in school as a mom. Like, even though I was a mom, I still went to school and I still got it done. She's going to be proud of me. I still think that. And she does have fond memories of spending time with her dad and spending time with her grandma. Even today, even 2 years later, still has fond memories of the days where I was in school and she could hang out with her dad or her grandma. Just focus on finding a time almost every day where you can be without your child, and give up other things like cleaning, cooking, watching TV, social media, give up things like that, and get it done. If you focus on your degree and if you're motivated enough, then it's not going to take very long to just get it done. Time goes by either way. Your child will be proud of you when they're older, and you're going to get through it. Just got to stick with it and don't give up, and you can do this. I hope this video gave you some encouragement and ideas about going back to school as a parent, and I hope you stick with it. And let me know what you're going to school for, and if I can provide any tips or additional encouragement. I would love to say a prayer for you. Just let me know what I can do, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and I will see you very soon in my next one. Thank you. Bye.